What's going on YouTube? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. We're also going to get in some altcoins, and what we're going to be doing is looking at them on the line graph, and we're going to look at some market caps. A lot of different things going on for us here today, and I wanted to look at coin market cap because it's basically going to show us the line graph, and I wanted to point out a few different things when you start seeing things going straight up and the importance of slowly taking profit off the table and locking in those gains. So we're going to get into all this, guys. If you appreciate these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's dig into this. One of the first things I wanted to talk about was, I've seen this a lot in my comment section. People have been saying basically, man, I missed this pump, or this coin went up 100% in a day. Guys, you have to take a look up here. Look how many cryptocurrencies, 8,680. So you're going to miss a pump every single day. And that's something you cannot beat yourself up about. You have to do your fundamental research on which coins you want to be in, and you need to know your technical analysis for that. And people who hate on technical analysis, you still need it if you're going to be taking profits ever in life, or if you're going to be selling, or if you're going to be buying. Looking at technical analysis will show you those big fundamental support and resistance areas, and that's what the big institutional investors are looking at. So it's so important to understand technical analysis and taking profits in this space along the way when something has just went up, potentially thousands of percent. Okay, so that doesn't mean you have to sell everything out, but as you're going in that straight up line, put in those stop losses in case the price starts to roll over on you and just slowly ladder out of positions. I think that's one of the best things if you're in a massive winner. Okay, one that, it's $2. It was at $2 when you were buying, and it's up to $60 now, and you're sitting on amazing gains. I always think laddering out of positions is one of the best things that you can do. Never just selling all out because the price can continue to run. But what I like to do is do it in quarters, basically. So if the price really gets crazy, sell off a quarter. If it gets a little higher, another quarter, then another quarter, and then you can kind of hold that last quarter as your moon bag if it just wants to continue to keep running and getting crazy on you. But people really beat themselves up about missing out on coins, and when there's over 8,000, guys, it's going to happen all the time. So don't be afraid to take those profits. Don't be afraid to miss out. Don't FOMO into coins. There's always going to be opportunity in this space, and that's what I wanted to point out to start with here. Right now, the Bitcoin dominance is at 60% for the altcoin season. We want to continue to see that Bitcoin dominance get driven down. Right now, Bitcoin's at 49,797. We are below the $1 trillion market cap. We're at 923 billion. And you can see our volume right now is at 51 billion. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. And if we get into Bitcoin on the line graph and take a look here, we're just going to get into each coin that I want to cover here just quickly, just showing you on the line graph what we're potentially looking at right here. So when we're looking at this here, guys, and this is going to show you when things start to go straight up, it'll give you a little bit better of a picture on the line graph. So this is all for Bitcoin, and then if we go to the 1 year, you can kind of see where we're at right now for the 1 year picture, and that looks a little bit more healthy for Bitcoin right there. Trying to find that bottom. We were recently at roughly, see here, guys, about $43,000, right in that range, trying to gain a little bit of power out of that. You can see we had big volume come in at that area right in here. So we're looking to see if we can set that local bottom and keep this moving, get back up above $50,000. That's what's going to be the key for Bitcoin. So if we go back out here, the next one I want to take a look at was Ethereum. Right now we're sitting at $1,588, market cap 182 billion right now, volume 22 billion. We're going to take a look at ETH on the 1 year time frame, and I want your guys' opinion on what you think for Ethereum. Have we found our local bottom here, and now we're putting in these higher lows? Is this the start of our new short-term uptrend? Because obviously in the longer term, we've been in an uptrend, but you can see we had this short-term downtrend that we've been dealing with, and we're trying to break out of now. So do you believe roughly 1,316 right in that range was the local bottom, and now we're going to get moving back to the upside here? Or do you feel like this is just a little reaction? We're going to lose it and get pushed to the downside. I'd love to hear your opinion on that for Ethereum. And ETH, guys, I mean, this is one when it really takes off. I know it's been a little bit stagnant, but when it does finally break loose, I think people are going to be a little bit surprised by it. Binance coin, $239 right now. This has just been explosive. Market cap at almost $37 billion. This has been one, guys, that has just been exploding, along with Cardano as well. In the longer term, I know Cardano is going through a little short-term downtrend right now, but you can see what has taken place here for Binance coin and the power of these straight up moves. But you can see after that, typically you'll give half of it back, and that's the importance of, as something's going straight up there, just trailing a stop loss behind it. Really learn, research about it, Google about it, guys. You can learn anything you want out there. Okay, that's how I've learned everything, is just studying on my own, figuring this stuff out the best that I can, and reading tons of books about this stuff. Okay, so the next one I want to get into here, we'll take a look. I know a lot of people have been asking about Cardano, so if you're here for Cardano, let me know down low. I mean, guys, you can see this has been a beautiful move here. That is explosion right there. You can see the heavy volume that came in, and that's on the all. So now you can see we've had a nice little retracement since about $1.44, right in that range. We're at $1.15 right now, down about 7%. So also, again, looking to see if we can find support off this previous top here. So it's going to be important, but Cardano has been explosive. I mean, guys, this was a coin that was, let's see, even 17 cents back in January. So those are the type of gains we're talking about. That's beautiful. Polkadot at $36 right now. That's made a really nice move. It's down about 3.5% today, though. XRP at 48 cents. We'll go into Litecoin at $186. Market cap's roughly at about $12,000, almost $12,500. Volume today at 5 billion. And for Litecoin, you can see it's a little bit behind like Ethereum and some of the other coins here, but it still has had some nice explosive moves. This was our last previous correction right in this range here. You can see we had our correction trying to find that local bottom at around 153, 154, right in that range. Going to see if that can hold. We can get moving back to the upside here. You can see the all, though, for the chart, we are not past the previous all-time high. So Litecoin may still have a decent little run in it if we want to continue here. Previous all-time high. See, and Litecoin really surprises people, guys. When it runs hard. I think previous all-time high was up around 400. I'm having trouble getting up there with this little cursor thing here, but you can see for Litecoin, if you go into CoinMarketCap here, how you feeling? We'll say good. We got 85% of the vote saying good, 15% bad. So that's always something just to look at too, kind of look at the sentiment of the people who are in it. Chainlink, take a look at this at $29.08, down 4% today. We previously got as high as what, guys? About $37, right in that range. You can see for the 1 year where we're at here, trying to find that local bottom. That was around $23 or so. Trying to get a nice little move back to the upside. Going to take some volume. We'll see how everyone's feeling about it today, and they are 85 good and 15 bad for that. Circulating supply for Link, 410 million coins. Be aware that total supply or max supply is going to be at 1 billion. Volume today, 1.7 billion. And our overall market cap is going to be close to around $12 billion for Chainlink. So that's been one, too, that's had just a beautiful move. Bitcoin Cash at $5.17. We have Stellar at 42 cents. Uniswap at $29 right now. Same deal with Uniswap. This one's been huge. Circulating supply of 1 billion right now. Or I'm sorry, max supply of 1 billion, circulating supply 311 million coins. Market cap's at about 9 billion right now. And if we take a look here, this is a coin that had been as low in November at about $2.28. And that's why we're in this space, guys. If you can find these coins when they're really suppressed down here in this accumulation zone, that's what you're looking for, that big rounded bottom. And there's still some coins that are behind. This is one that's really been performing well. So that's going to be Uniswap. There's a few more I wanted to go over, but if you guys like me covering this right now, I just didn't want to go through all the candlesticks and everything like that because we don't have a ton going on right now. So I just wanted to kind of roll through this with you, look at some decent coins, talk about some prices. Dogecoin just dropped below 5 cents here. Aave, we're almost at $400. Let me know if you like that coin. Theta's been, wow. Guys, this is amazing for Theta here, $4.24. We are up in the last 7 days, 30%. And that has a total circulating supply of 1 billion. And when I'm hunting for coins, I always like to try to keep them under 1 billion. I mean, sometimes I'll do some of the bigger ones, like, you know, if you're playing a Cardano move or whatever. But I always like those small supplies because when money does get injected into it, it goes crazy. And there's only so much money that's going to come into the space, guys. That's something you have to realize as well. So EOS at $3.87. See some other ones. VeChain here at 5 cents. Take a look at Tezos, $3.83. And with Tezos, we have a circulating supply of 761 million right now. Market cap at about $3 billion. You can see the moves right here, and this has been a really big rounded bottom. We got a nice explosion out of that. Trying to find the local bottom. We recently got down to pretty low there, guys, about 323. Trying to get back up our previous high. We got up to around, let's see here, over $5. So that's nice to see that. And if we do get another kick up, that could put us into the $6-7 range if we can get over top of the previous high. You can see how these cycles kind of work here. Big explosive moves, then huge dumps. Big explosive moves, huge dumps, big explosive moves, huge dumps. So that's kind of the importance also when you're playing something like this, taking those profits, guys, when they're staring you in the face and you're getting a little bit overextended. That's something that you want to pay attention to. But with Tezos also, you do get the staking aspect, which I believe is like 5% right now. If we take a look here, we have 83% good, 17% bad. People are feeling for it for Tezos. And you know, guys, when you're in this space, that's the thing. You just got to be smart about it. When amazing profits staring you in the face, don't be afraid to take a little off table. Then you can look for a new coin or whatever. You know, that's the thing. I've been in the space for 4 years, and I saw so many people ride everything up the last cycle, and then they just rode it all the way back down. They've had to wait this entire time, and their capital was tied up. So if you're ever looking at those life-changing gains and you got in a coin, like we said, $2 and went to $30 or something, don't ever be afraid. You know, you don't go broke taking a profit. That's one thing I'll tell you. Don't get caught with your pants pulled down, okay? So, guys, these are explosive gains. I hope you got some from this. I hope you get back to the charts tomorrow. God bless each and every one of you. Take care, my friends.